welcome back to Crawford Street Junction. Right, on with the mill and the stonework and the bridge I was on with. This is like a distribution centre now for the mill down at the bottom end. It's now got a name, as you can see. It's got barge boards on it now, the road's been recoloured, and the bridge is now got the cobbles coloured in. Now, I'd like to ask a question. Do I keep it in like the sandstone colour, or do I go to a grey granite for a contrast? If you can let me know in the comments, and same again, whichever comes out on top, that's what I'll go with. Moving along, I've now got the hillside in now, back in position. Retaining wall in stone to that corner, pump house in position, the base is in now for the pylon. Not much has happened with the mill, I'll go into that in a minute. So yeah, that's that done. And also, we've come down a bit, I've got cobbles there, so I don't know whether to go with the grey granite so it'll match in then, obviously then with the road where it meets at the bottom there. Can't quite see it there with the post. So that's that. Now while I was waiting for this to dry, I decided I'll try and get some of the trains running, because I've got 4 lines. What I did, I made it simple by making them into 4 loops. So I took a load of point work out, got it all running nicely, and then decided I was going to put these coaches on. You can just get one. Look very nice. Won't bloody run though. So I've got these coaches, which are these. Very nice looking. Do not want to run every time I put them on. Derail, derail, derail. Now I know it's not a track now, because I've run everything. Zeusy wants to get in the act. There's the dog there. Come on, sit down, Bob. Where's he gone? There he is. Oh, Zeus. And there's Zeus. So what it is, took one of them apart and put it on the track here. I'll just zoom back out a bit. Now, when it runs round like so, no problem. Just move you around a bit. But you see that jam in there? I'll move it around even more. Every so often it jams there. No straighten it. The gaps are completely right. Everything else will run round it apart from these. There. Just there. Can you hear it? There, yeah? Stuck. There. It has these couplings that sweep around, so I've even took the grommet out so you've got more of a turn. You take the bogie off like so, put it on the track, no problem. As soon as you put it back on the carriage, jams up. And it's the same with all of them, about 7 or 8 of them. So if anybody can help me out on that one, that'd be fantastic. You notice this here, when I started to try and do a running session while I was doing the mill, found out I had a piece here, which is a bad mistake. too square, so I ended up taking the ballast up, new piece of track there, and then when I started to work with the track, it took me 4 days to get it all running, locals and everything else. That's why there's not too much on the updates with the mill, the bridge and everything else. Now if I could just reset the camera and show you after 4 days work what I decided to do. So if you just bear with me a second. Right, so what I decided to do is, after doing 4 days of messing with track, sorry about that, messing with track, locals, getting everything running right, just on the loops, I've decided now this top section will be like Crawford Street, and then the next section will be different name, and then I'll run it as separate entities, but they'll look all one layout. So what I've done now is, this would be the quarry area, just underneath there. So at the moment there's only 2 lines, main line running round. So I've decided now, while I was waiting for stuff to dry on the mill and everything else that was going on, I've now put another board in over the top there, which will be a small fiddle yard for the quarry. There's a bit of a dip there, as you can see, under the 6-foot level. There's nothing I can do about that board wise, so what I'm going to have to do is put a small piece of ply across the joint and then do some filling and then level out, because otherwise I'm going to get derailments there. So panning round then, rather than it going to a dead end, backing in, backing out, or a turntable, could have heard so many things. I've been looking at turntables and everybody seems to have problems. There is one out there, and I think it's Kevin at Penwithers. That looks a good system, but I believe it's about 400 or 500 quid, which is out of my budget. So for the time being I decided I've got a back section comes in there now, and then comes back out onto this section here. So I've just got the baseboards in here, and what I've then done is roughed in track plan, which will go into 4 lines. So basically I can store locals on it, and then that will come in round over to this section. So my next thing to do now is get on with a bit more of the mill, as I'm waiting for drying time, rather than sitting around. I shall then get on with this section here, laying some track, and then see how that runs. So we'll have 4 lanes running out, and then back into 2 on the other side. So 4 round into a yard, and then obviously can run round on this section here. So if you look about there, it runs on the bottom, but then can go up onto the top, and then it'll come out at that section there, or go in at that section there, whichever I prefer. So that's the update for January 2018. Wish everybody a happy new year. I hope everything went right for everybody. Thank you for my new subscribers I've picked up over the Christmas period. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Oh, before I do go, we have now got, hang on a second, pan round up into the sky. There we go. A new sign. Crawford Street Junction, and then obviously the YouTube sign. So anyway, that's it from Crawford Street. See you in the next one. Bye for now.